Hey, this is Pastor Purple. I'm doing our thought for today. I have a thought based on drinks. So over the past week, I have had 3 incidents with healthy in quotation mark drinks that were quite interesting. So on Sabbath, which is Saturday for those of you that don't know, for us, we were at church and I had bought the usual healthy snacks and drinks for the children, and I was preaching, and when I came off the platform, my husband was holding this carton and he said, the kids need to explain to you about this drink. And I was like, why? It's their normal nice drink that they like. What do you need to explain? So I went to the children with the carton and I said, tell me what's the problem? I don't understand. And the kid said, we don't like that drink anymore. It tastes funny, blah, blah, blah. So I tried it and it turns out it was gone off. So I was like, oh no, it's not that you don't like the drink. It's that the drink has gone off. And so therefore we're going to put this one in the bin, and luckily, God is blessing mummy, so she was prepared. She had 2 extra cartons, and so we got out the extra cartons and we gave it to them. But we couldn't see that from the outside because the box, isn't see-through. You can't see the contents. You can just see all the healthy writing, and obviously there was a problem. So that was the first drink. Well, fast forward 2 days later, Monday morning, we go out to a cafe to have a little family moment before I go off to work, and there we go again. So this time we had bought another healthy drink, different company, totally different fruity drink now this time, and you couldn't see into the packet because it's a silver foily kind of packet. And I give it to my son. I go off to the bathroom. By the time I'm back, he's like, Mummy, it's not nice. I don't like this drink anymore. So I'm like, dude, how can you not like it? It's like your favorite drink. You picked it. So I try the drink and I'm like, oh, that drink is not good. So I go up to the staff and I'm like, I'm really sorry, but this isn't a good drink. So I need to give this back to you. And so the woman's like, I don't understand. I mean, there is a language barrier. I'm speaking broken Dutch. She's obviously Dutch. So I said, look, I don't know how to say it's gone off in Dutch, but basically it's gone off. So she goes behind the counter because the date's in date, everything looks good. Again, same kind of scenario. So she tries it. She puts a little bit of it in her mouth. She's like, and I was like, yeah, basically that's the experience I just had with my son. So she's like, that's really bad. That almost tasted alcoholic. It was so disgusting. So I was like, hey, kids' drinks shouldn't taste alcoholic. So she goes to the counter, she gets us a different drink, she tries it, she's like, okay, so this one is good, here, have a new one, let's see how you get on. So she watches me go back to my son, I give him the drink, and I taste it first, and I'm like, okay, it tastes okay, let's see if he's okay with it, because, he has different taste buds, so we have to be careful. So we go back, and I give him the drink, and then the moment of truth, everything is fine. Okay, so that was really weird. 2 times in 2 days. So day number 3 now. We've had this healthy drink kicking around our house since a friend of ours had come to visit. And it was green. You could see inside the bottle, and the bottle had green liquid. It was not looking appealing. The writing on the front, bless my friend, but he bought some healthy drink. It had all kind of health stuff on it, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess we're gonna have to drink this. Come on, let's not waste, let's be healthy, let's drink the healthy drink. So my husband chills the drink so it's at the right temperature, because we're like, some of these healthy drinks you have to drink cold, otherwise they just don't taste good. So he chills it, so we get this drink out, and I hear him like, this tastes good. I'm like, how does this thing taste good? So he's like, you need to try this. And I was like, okay. So I try it now. He goes, see, it tastes like Kool-Aid. I'm like, how does this thing taste like Kool-Aid? And it has all of this nicey words that, and it's green and it don't look good and it looks like it's going to taste awful. So I thought about these 3 scenarios. The first one where I'd bought a pack of 3 drinks, one of them was bad and the other 2 were good. And the second one where I'd been in the store, and for some reason this one drink was off and the woman nearly had, some breakdown. And then drink number 3, which should have been awful, should have tasted like it was healthy. The ones with like wheatgrass and aloe vera and all that jazz in it, and you really feel like it tastes disgusting. Well, I'm supposed to say it tastes delicious, but they don't always taste nice. Sorry, they don't. So you know, there we were with this next one, and lo and behold, it tasted good. And I thought about that and I wondered, is that like Christians? You see, bear with me for a minute, there are some of us in a group. You know, we come in a pack and we look on the outside edge like we're doing the right thing. You know, they go church and they go in and they're in the right denomination and they do all the right things. But when you look at their hearts, when you look at the content of what they're saying, it leaves a really bad taste in your mouth. So much so that you want to forget drinking that drink ever. Like my kids were like, never going to drink this again, Mum. This was nasty. Not doing this. This is wrong. And you have to really find out that maybe there's just a rotten apple in the bunch, because there are some nice people that go to that church too. So you have to really sift through, because actually you don't want the bad one to spoil a pack of 3. And you know, I could have just thrown all 3 in the bin. And now there's some Christians like that, who appear to be good, who appear to have it all down, and then not so much. No, not so much. No. And are there then some Christians who present themselves real nice? You know, the kid runs up to the store and you see them and they present well on the outside, but you can't see the inside until you get real close and intimate with them. And when you're close and intimate, it's like it ruins the rest of your meal, and you feel like your relationship with God is being affected by the negativity of this person. I think there might be some Christians like that. The funny thing is that there's probably a lot of us, like the final category, we don't look how people expect us to look. You know, we have sometimes the look of, are you a Christian, really? You know, people judge so quickly and say, oh, well, you know, she's a girl pastor, she can't be a real good Christian. Or he goes out and he's still struggling with his addictions, he can't be a good Christian. Or you know, she don't dress the way I expect a Christian to dress. And they start to judge all the things from the outside. But when they actually get to know, when they bravely decide to get to know, they realize that on the inside God is really working and moving. And so I wondered if we really do fall into those 3 categories. Are we those 3 Christians? Are we the type of Christians that people can look at from a distance and be like, okay, I can see, you know, they look the part, they wear the right clothes, they say the right amens, they have the right kind of look and vibe. But actually when you get to know us, you leave a bad taste in your mouth and actually put us off the entirety of Christianity because of your bad attitude. Or are you more the kind of Christian where people say, there's kind of something different about you? You know, you kind of healthy drink. You look kind of, I don't know, you're weird. Or you're not quite how I'd expect. I don't know, you know. But when they get to know you, they realize what it is like to be in a relationship with God, and they find out the goodness and the weirdness that you actually taste like grape flavor. I don't know, even though you're supposed to taste like wheatgrass, you taste like grape flavor. So I guess the thought for today is, think about yourself. Stop looking at others and trying to assess them and what category they fit into, and actually apply this to yourself. How do people perceive you? How are you thought of? Because sometimes I think we brush it off and don't think about ourselves, but we're very quick to point the finger at other Christians and be like, you know, but I can see them. Oh, I see their issues over there. I see them. But when it comes to ourselves, we're like, no, we're not like that. You know, I'm the last category. I'm the green, weird, funky juice that, you know, people, I put off that vibe, and I got the good stuff on the inside, when really we're filled with hate and we're filled with anger and we don't speak in love and we're not kind. It's not that you don't have gifts. It's not that God hasn't blessed you, for sure. But what is very clear is that the Holy Spirit you are not listening, and the fruits of the Spirit are not working in your life. So my thought for today, a little bit longer, but I did wonder, what kind of healthy drink are you? All right, have a blessed one. Peace. God bless you. Speak to you later. Bye.